Are the airstrikes in Yemen working?
Well, when you say working, are they stopping the Houthis? No. Are they going to continue? Yes.
Chairman of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, Texas Congressman Michael McCaul joins me. Good evening, sir. And I know there are a lot of sanctions put on Iran over the years, but Iran is getting worse. I mean, we're losing Navy SEALs trying to board ships to try to get weapons. I mean, what are we going to do about this?
Well, this administration has lifted so many sanctions in the hope of an Iran, nuclear deal, and it's compromised everything in the Middle East. And the Houthi rebels, a good example. They lifted the foreign terrorist designation on the Houthi rebels because they wanted this deal so badly. Then if you look at the special envoy for Iran to negotiate the deal, he's now under FBI investigation for security clearance violations. I mean, this is like, you can't make this stuff up, Greta. It's a threat because when you project weakness in the Middle East, you get this kind of aggression. And to your point, in the Red Sea, we've had commercial vessels shut down in the Red Sea. This is causing a 450% increase in shipping costs that will add to inflation, add to energy crisis. And it's so irresponsible, but it's so dangerous. And not only that, but Iran, through its proxies, Hezbollah, Hamas, Iran-backed militias, and Houthi rebels.
So I get it, how the situation over there, and I get it that Iran's doing this, but and I understand the risk, the cost to taxpayers, the cost of lives, the cost of products here, and the danger. But what should we be doing?
Projecting strength. I think this administration has projected weakness, and what I worry about, Greta, is that the risk that is now in the Red Sea with our and also our men and women in uniform in Iraq and Syria are at risk, and the risk of miscalculation and escalation is going way up. And it's just a matter of time before the Houthi rebels or some Iran-backed militia kills an American soldier or shoots down an American ship. And then what? That is what I worry about, is the escalation of tension in the Middle East.
But I think we're already at that escalation point. I mean, people are dying. It's like the two Navy SEALs are a perfect example. You've got what's going on with Hamas, funded by Iran in Gaza, which just happened October 7th, and it's just incredible atrocities. You've got Hezbollah in Lebanon, financed by Iran. You've got Iran now exchanging all sorts of military action with Pakistan. I mean, this is not getting any better. Whatever we're doing, it's not working. It's certainly not stopping us.
Well, I go back to Afghanistan. When Afghanistan imploded, guess what happened? We were projecting weakness, just like Chamberlain and Hitler, back in the late 1930s. And weakness invites aggression. So guess what happened? Putin saw weakness. Russian Federation goes towards Ukraine and Europe. Chairman Xi is looking at Taiwan, which is very vulnerable today, and the Ayatollah. The Ayatollah lights up, and his Iranian proxies light up in the Middle East. This presidency has actually manufactured or created one of the most dangerous environments, quite frankly, Greta, since my father's war of World War II, the biggest threat to Europe, Pacific, and the Middle East.
It's terrible. Chairman Michael McCaul, thank you, sir.